What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Here we are at Pittsburgh Regionals, round number 5. On the left, we have Owen Dalgard playing a Dragapult Dusknoir deck. And on the right, we have Jose playing a Conkeldurr. What's that second Pokemon's name? The Dunsparce. There we go. Conkeldurr, the Dunsparce deck. Now, this Conkeldurr deck has some hype going into this tournament. I think some people have seen it online and stuff, and have this really cool attack. 250. If it's affected by a special condition, it needs like 1 energy or something like that, or maybe 0 energy or something crazy like that. So I'm not too familiar with Jose's deck. All these road decks I'm learning about and stuff like that. But we see an Ultra Ball discarding a boss's order and a full art card that I don't know. It looks like Jose is playing all full arts. There's Dunsparce. Yeah, look at all those gold cards. The Dunsparce. Yeah, Conkeldurr says if it's affected by a special condition, gives all energy. There it is. Ignore all energy in this attack cost. I was like, what? I can't see from here. There it is. So yeah, I played against it before, so I knew what it did. But here we go. Ultra Ball for the Rotom. Rotom's going to use that ability to find 3 colors Pokemon with 7 HP or less. We see 2 Dunsparce and a second Fan Rotom. The second Fan Rotom is just to get it out of the deck to help with that consistency. And what we need to find is Timber and Brute Bonnets. Hey, there it is. Brute Bonnets is how you poison your own Pokemon. If it has an Ancient Booster Capsule attached to it, you can then use it. Oh, we see a Jet Energy come up and a pass. So no Timbers coming out turn 1. But on Owen's turn, we do see some Budews. We'll probably see most likely some Dreepies. You're fine taking your time here because it takes a second for this Conkeldurr deck to get set up. They are a Stage 2 deck, but you're a Stage 2 deck that does not get one-shot by this Conkeldurr, and that is a big thing here. Now, I do think Conkeldurr has some way to manipulate the damage. Each Stage 2 Pokemon Blade, both of your opponents get negative 30 HP, and see that's what I'm talking about. There's plays in this Conkeldurr deck that we're going to see that I'm not going to 100% know, but we'll figure it out together and see how it kind of works, right? So see the Buddy Poffin, getting the Budew, getting the Dreepy, going to start getting set up here, and do they have a way to retreat this Duskull is the real question here. Can they find an energy? Maybe. I don't think they play Air Balloons right now. Probably a Latias is probably your best bet. We see a Nest Ball here. Could find either a Dreepy or a Latias. And let's see what they decide to go here. Now, the scary thing about Latias is that it's something that Conkeldurr can easily knock out if they come into that situation. So Owen will have to watch out for that. That is a free 2 prize cards that they could do. But Owen is hoping to get set up ASAP and try to put some quick. Oh, Jamie Tower's online, bro. What the heck? Jamie Tower. We see Research discarding the hand. Looks like Dusclops. Stretcher is discarded. Does Owen find an energy? And there we go. There is a Psychic Energy. We know Owen does have Neo Up Energy. We saw it while he was looking through their deck. But yeah, if they have no effect, does Brute Bonnet still work? That's the question I'm wondering right now. So we see Dunsparce here. Shuffle back into the deck. Draw 3. Let's see what else is Jose going to do here. So yeah, once your turn, you may draw 3 cards. If you draw any cards in this way, shuffle this card and all cards to attach it into your deck. So we see an Ultra Ball. That's why they haven't seen him shuffle yet, because they're immediately going to Ultra Ball. Looks like we did find some Timbers. And we're going to see a shuffle here first. I thought at first they were just going to maybe just like Ultra Ball for Timber or something, or Ultra Ball for something, and then, shuffle afterwards. Yeah, there's Timber that we see. That's what we want to see here. We want to see that Timber. Luckily, it does have 70 HP, so Dragapult can knock it out ASAP. And we see, just going to use its attack here, do 70, because there is a Stadium card in play to take a knockout. We see a Dusclops come online. We see, we can't Ultra Ball because Budew happened last turn. Sorry, mistake on my part. I was trying to Ultra Ball, but we can't Ultra Ball because Budew did Itchy Pollen. Come on, Josh. We see the Night Stretcher for Budew. We see the Dreepy get an energy. And we see a Research, discard the hand, drawing 7 new cards. Looking for some Dracloaks here. Maybe Rare Candy Dragapult if we're really cooking. I don't see a Rare Candy, but I do see a Plasma Freeze Ultra Ball going all the way out. There we go. So Ultra Ball is going to find most likely the Dreepy. They have Counter Catcher, and they could Counter Catcher up the Timber and get it stuck in the active spot and itchy it if we want to. That could be a way. And that way Fan Rotom's not taking another knockout next turn. That could be a possibility that we could see. We'll find out here in a second and see what happens. We see the Dragapult usability. Look at top 2. Looks like we find a... Was that another Dreepy? Yep, it was another Dreepy. They did have Dragapult, but they're like, you know what? I'd rather find a Dreepy to find another Dragapult next turn and get set up. We do see the Counter Catcher bringing up that Timber, going to retreat into the Budew, and we are going to see a Budew lock. That is what you want to see if you're on Jose. You definitely don't want to see that, right? But because there's no way you could rare candy in that Conkeldurr, right? It is looking, you know, Conkeldurr is not coming out this turn. There's no way we'll see a rare candy into Conkeldurr. That is not possible because that itchy pollen, and that is not good if you're a fan of Jose. So we see a Jet Energy, and going to use Find a Friend here. We're going to see Find a Friend. We're going to go looking for a friend. I just don't know if it goes in the hand. Okay, so it goes in the hand, yes. So search for Pokemon, reveal it, and put it in your hand. This is going to find the Dunsparce. This, and then that way you can run away with the active Dunsparce, send up the Rotom next turn, and swing for 70, and hopefully find Timber's next stage, which, I don't know what it's called. I'm going to be honest with you, I have no idea what Timber's second stage is, but we'll find out here probably in a little while. But can we see that Dragapult come online as we see it right now? If we see Dragapult come online, we'll be able to knock out the active and put 60 on that bench Timber and take 2 prize cards. I said 4 because I'm used to EXs. But yeah, do they play Shaman? Oh, that'd be spicy. They could find the Shaman. But we do see Hilda finding a Dracloak and a Fire Energy. Do they already have a way to find the Dragapult? We'll have to see. We will have to see. We see the Dracloak come online, using its ability. Look at top 2. We see, oh my goodness, if they don't have it, they definitely have a way to get it now. So Dragapult comes in the hand. Do they already have it? Looks like we see a Neo Up Energy on the bench one. We see a Evolution. It looks like they didn't have it, but maybe Owen wasn't too concerned. Maybe they had something else to find it or something. But we see the double knockout here. Jose is just left with the Dunsparce, but now we could finally see some item cards being played. They are not Budew lock, right? So that is a big thing here. So we see the Dunsparce drawing 3. Looks like I find a Chorus, Rare Candy, and something else, but that Dunsparce gets shuffled back in. It does have Jose have a way to start finding. So this Chorus Tenacity, okay. But can we see Jose start finding more basic Pokemon, right? So this is only going to find you a Stadium card and an Energy card. But that can't. Ooh, what the heck is that card? That regenerative energy? What does that do? Oh, an enriching energy. Okay. Oh, you draw 4 cards. Whoa! So you can draw 4 cards with the Dunsparce. Use the Dunsparce to draw multiple cards, and then the enriching can help you draw even more. Whoa! Yeah, you like enriching and the Dunsparce if you want to. That's crazy. Artisan for the Timber. I'm gonna try to set up and establish that. Let's see, what else do we have here? We see, is that Brew Bonnet? Yes, that is a Brute Bonnet. Yes, it is a 4 Brute Bonnet. That's why I had no idea what that is. I'm like, I don't know what that card is. Okay. We see an Ultra Ball, so this could get us a second Timber. I think you have to 100% go for the second Timber. Okay, we're going for Dunsparce here. They have to have a way to get a second Timber out. If not, Owen can just pop the Dusclops, put the damage on the Timber if they really want to, and take a double knockout and take 2 prize cards again. So we have to see the Timber. And then we see, okay, there's the enriching, drawing 4. Can they find a Timber? We see the booster capsule come online. We see Great Ball man, the Pierce, let's go! Great Ball! Alright. Do they find a Timber? That's a Brute Bonnet. That is not a Timber. Oh, no. No, they need a Timber this turn. Because I'm not, like I said, Owen could, theoretically take out their only Timber online. Or on the board, I mean. Online, on board. So. Oh, no. Do we have a way to get another one out? Okay, I do think I see an Ultra Ball. Good. So we're going to Ultra Ball here. Find another Timber. Alright. The icing on the cake is, can we find another Dunsparce? But the scary thing is, Owen could hypothetically knock out both of these Timbers. If Owen has a way to bring up a Timber, Put damage on that. Yeah, so yeah, the Brute Bond still activates. Oh, Jimmy Town's not out. So yeah, that's what. Look at that. Look at that poison. It looks like slime, like we're playing a Nickelodeon or something. But we do have the boss's order. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be crazy. We see the Artisan. Gonna find another Dreepy here. Maybe get another Duskull. And yeah, we're gonna be able to knock out both these Timbers. Oh no, we're gonna trade one prize card. We're gonna give Jose a prize card, but then we're gonna take 2 prize cards. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. We see a Buddy popping, Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball goes in the bottom. We could actually Ultra Ball for a Dusknoir if we want to. And yeah, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yep. We're gonna pop the Dusknoir, do damage to the bench. Yeah. And then we are gonna see the Dragapult take a knockout. We can actually, because we only 2 damage counters on the Timber, and the rest could go on the Brute Bonnet if they want to, maybe. But yeah, it is not looking good if you are a fan of this Conkeldurr deck. I want to see the Conkeldurr deck, but I think Dragapult is probably its worst matchup, 100%. Just because of this reason. To be able to take out multiple Pokemon in one turn is devastating, right? So there we go. Yep, I'm going to take a double knockout here. And, we're going to put the 4... Oh, I thought it was 5. Maybe it was 4. They 100% know more than I do. So, but still, that leaves it where Owen can take, once again, a double prize turn and win. Owen could, there's no way. I was gonna say maybe there's a way Owen could win without even attacking next turn, but I don't think that's possible. We see an Artisan now. They could maybe play Blood Moon. I highly doubt it. But if they played Blood Moon, that could be a way that they can knock out this turn, theoretically speaking. And then, like, Owen has to find, like, a Dragapult, but we know the Dragapult's in the hand. Well, they would need, like, Dragapult plus, like, energy in this hypothetical word if Jose does play a Blood Moon. We see the Dunsparce here, drawn 3. Jet Energy, Colress. What is that? A 3rd card. Jose plays all these full art cards that I've never seen in my life, so I'm not sure what they are. We see their favorite will come to the active. And yeah, if you just swing here, I mean, you just, fall in the Dusknoir, knockout kind of thing. Maybe they have boss order, they can knock out without even using the Dusknoir. Just no Timbers at all. That the Itchy Pollen from the Badoo was just so game changer. So we see Gravity Mountain come down. Oh, Owen tried to take the stadium. Said, "Hey, you bump a stadium, I get it now." She Stretcher come out for the Timber. Oh man. So we see, what is that? That Blood Moon? That's Blood Moon, right? That's a full art Blood Moon. Yes, let's go Blood Moon. Let's go. But the scary thing here is Owen could still win this turn very easily. And let's see what Owen can do here. We see Ultra Ball discarding. Oh, Shaman! Owen's playing the Shaybay. Let's go, Shaybay. So Ultra Ball fighting the Dusknoir. Okay. Dragapult. Going to use this. Bop that. And then what we could do is spread the damage that way and take a double knockout. Yep. There we go. So you put 50 on the Dunsparce, knock out Fanvartum, knock out Dunsparce, and we are cooking, as they say. That was a good game from Owen, showcasing why Dragapult is such a strong deck. The Budoos and stuff like that. Be able to set up, slow your opponent down while you're setting up, kind of thing. Why the Dusknoirs and Dusknoirs are so such a good card, and all that kind of fun stuff. So, that was a great game there. Here we go, a little recap here. Rotom taking a knockout with that Jet Energy. That was really cool to see. We see the Dragapult come down, taking a double knockout there. That was pretty neat to see. We see the Dusknoir going to the Timber and taking a double knockout that way. Yeah, just so many knockouts here. And the setup with the Rotom for the following turn to take a knockout as well. Because now only needs 1 energy left. Yeah, it was so much. It was such a good showcasing of this the Dragapult deck. Like I said, this has to be Jose's worst matchup. It has to be the worst matchup for this deck, I imagine, right? Just being able to take multiple prizes is so devastating for this Conkeldurr deck, right? So, we'll see what happens when players are set up. Did Jose find a mulligan? It does look that way. But, the cool thing about Jose, he's currently 4-0. Great, that's great. That's fantastic, We will gladly take that. You take those loss, you hope to not hit Dragapult again, and, you know, you play, 3 more rounds of Pokemon, win out, and you could go into day 2 with, 7-1. That would be pretty sick to see, right? But still, made it this far 4-0 with this Conkeldurr deck is so amazing to see. It's just unfortunate that we get paired into the Dragapult. But, like I said, Jose definitely has outs. Definitely, Jose has ways to take a one-shot on this Dragapult. I'm like 99% sure. I don't know all of the top of my head, I'm going to be honest, but I know they do exist. It's just I haven't played the Conkeldurr deck, so I don't know all the outs to this deck just yet. But here we go, setting up. Jose's going to say, hey, Owen, you're going first this time, not me. I want to be able to use my trainer cards and stuff. They will see the Nest Ball. Going to find maybe just a Dreepy, if I had to take a guess. You want to find Dreepies turn 1, so you can start setting up the Dragapult, stuff like that. No need to find Budews right now. You can do that next turn. So that's what we're seeing right here. We're looking through the deck real quick, seeing what's prized, what's not prized, taking a note of that. And there we go. Going to take a little notes down of what's prized. And Owen's 100% probably going to grab a Dreepy here. They could go Dusknoir, but I think Dreepy is 100% the play here. So we're seeing what's prized again, what energies are prized. Going to take our time, make sure we know what's all on the deck. And there we see the Dreepy come down. No, oh, we do have the Luminous energy, so we could, yeah, we definitely see that attachment. I don't think there's any threat of it being knocked out next turn. Oh, yeah, I mean, yes, 100%. So you put it on the bench, Dreepy. Yeah, you put the Luminous energy on the bench, Dreepy, just in case they get Rotom. And we're just a pass instead, okay? Saying, hey, maybe they have a way to get Rotom out, take a knock out the bench, something like that. That could be a possibility. So we see a Chorus Tenacity here, going to find probably that Enriching Energy. That was pretty cool to see. And a Artisan. And just be able to get set up here, find multiple Pokemon, all that kind of good stuff. Unfortunately, I mean, I don't know what other sport cards Jose plays, but, I imagine they probably want like a Buddy Poffin or something, They do play Talent Store to find that as well. We see Dunsparce. What's probably happening is they're pre-getting this Artisan for the Rotom. And yeah. So, whoa. There we go. Yep, there we go. So we did that. Yep. That was a great catch. See, there we go. We just took a little bit of a mistake, just a little bit, and then we'll use the Rotom here to get the 3. Yeah, see, that's why Jose was getting all the cards at the bottom of the deck, just getting set up, ready to go. Great catch by Owen real quick, saying, hey, whoa, you got to find the Artisan first. Well, Owen 100% knew what Jose was doing and stuff, and it was like, hey, where that Artisan at? Where is that Artisan at? So, we do see we're going to see the Jet Energy, and here we go. This is the turn 1 knockout I was talking about, but no Timber still. So, this is still somewhat scary for Jose, because Owen can now use Jose's Artisan to find Budew, but we do see the Timber come online, and that is great. We've already seen the energy attachment, so we've not seen any enriching, but we might see some Dunsparce action happening. We might see the Dunsparce over and over again and draw a ton of cards, right? And there we see the knockout, the Assault Landing, because there is a Stadium card out for that card. But we see the Night Stretcher being used. Again, the Dreepy. We could probably see the... if you're an Iono, I think you... Iono first? Luminous Energy comes online. Okay. It does have 90 HP, so it does not get knocked out immediately by this Fan Rotom. So we see the Iono first, which I do like. I like Iono first to see what basic Pokemon you find, and then you can Artisan. There is some kind of argument that you might Artisan first to thin your deck out, but there's so many Pokemon in your deck that you want to Iono first, see what basic Pokemon you hit, and then use Artisan, right? We do see a Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher could bring up the Timber is probably your best bet. Maybe the Brute Bonnet. But we do see the Itchy-Pollen coming online. And if we Counter Catcher Itchy-Pollen the Timber, Jose is in trouble. Unless they find another Jet Energy. They could play 2 Jet Energies. Oh, they do play 2 Jet Energies. We literally saw that happen, Josh. So yeah, we'll see this. We're going to see a Budew lock coming out here again. But Owen will unfortunately have to discard this energy off the active. That is the big thing here. I don't think there's any way you keep this Dragapult in the active, you're just asking Jose to get the rare candy Conkeldurr off, and I think it's very easy. It could be easily done. It could easily be done. Yeah, there's binding mochi and stuff. Yeah, there's so many like stuff that Jose could do to one shot, maybe potentially one shot a Dragapult EX. So we see the Dusknoir getting 3, and see there's the rare candy. We could maybe see the Conkeldurr attack this turn, but we're going to see the shuffle, use Artisan immediately to find another Timber, and just saying, hey, I need to find multiple of these things, so we see the Timber come down. Now the question is, will Jose evolve the Timber into whatever the middle Pokemon is? It does have a full art, so that is great to see. We see 3, we do have a Chorus Tenacity, and that Chorus Tenacity is pretty clutch, because now we can use the Chorus Tenacity to find a second Jet Energy up to the active spot, and swing into this Budew for knockout. Yep, there's Chorus. We have not played a supporter card yet, so we're going to find a Stadium card and an Energy card. If they have the Stadium card, you might as well use it, right? You want to keep the Artisan out for next turn, so you can keep that combo of finding like Dusknoirs and Timbers and stuff like that. Oh, Girder is Timber's next. Girder, Timber, Girder, and Conkeldurr. That's a weird evolution line, but it is what it is. But yeah, we're probably going to see the enriching. Oh, that's not good. Does Girder have 1 retreat cost? It does not. Pokemon needs to update the graphics, man. That's not the right Girder. We got the full art Girder here. What are we doing here? Come on now. Give us the full arts, Pokemon. What are we doing here? Great ball. Great catch by Owen. Real quick. We see the enriching drawing for not the Jet Energy, unfortunately. Look at all those rare candies that we could see. We have 3 rare candies in the hand right now. We see another Timber coming online and just a pass. Now it is up to Owen to capitalize on this. Can Owen find a Dragapult EX and the Neo Upper Energy? If we can see that, we can knock out this Girder and put Jose back in, like, you know, I'm in trouble kind of stage, right? We actually could. No, I was gonna say we could knock out, you know, the active and the Dusknoir, but they have 70 HP, so that would not work. We do see the Buddy Poffin come online, and this is perfect. We can find more Dreepies, more Dragapults, whatever. We could maybe see another Budew if we want to. The scary thing is, we know Conkeldurr's in the hand, and Brute Bonnet is on the bench, so we can see Conkeldurr start attacking next turn and actually start doing some damage. And that'll be very fun to see and showcasing that. But we do see the Budew, we do see the Dreepy. Owen's like, you know what? I'm going to take it slow here. I'm going to go get set up. I'm going to find my Pokemon. I'm going to go about it that way. We could boss order up the bench Timber if we want to, or kind of catch it up. Get it stuck in the active spot. That could be something we could do. Just take our time here. We know Jose doesn't have, can't rare candy to it and all that kind of fun stuff. And so I actually like this play here. We're going to, take our time, make sure we can take a double knockout and put 10 damage to this Timber. Because even if Jose evolves the bench into an active, or if they evolve the bench into Conkeldurr, you can then boss it up, take a knockout on it, and take a knockout on the Timber that now has 10 damage on it. So there we go. There's Conkeldurr making an appearance. Owen's just double checking, saying, hey, I don't know what this card does 100%. Let's see what it does, right? But we see Conkeldurr come down. Unfortunately, I think that's all we're going to see. We do have Gravity Mountain come online. Okay. We see the poison from the Brute Bonnet. And we see just a pass here. Okay. Now on Owen's turn, can Owen find this Dragapult plus a boss's order? We have plenty of counter catchers, and we have Ultra Ball, so this is something we can do. We can bring up that bench Conkeldurr. We can take a double knockout this turn. Now I wonder if Owen still wants to play passive and just wait. And just wait a second, right? Do you want to wait a second? Or do you want to be super hyper aggressive here and take a knockout on the bench or take a knockout on the Conkeldurr plus the Timber? There's a lot of options here. We do see an Ultra Ball. This could find Dreepy. Yeah. And that's what I was thinking. You still have one more turn. You can let the Budew fall. Whatever. Budew, gets knocked out. It is what it is. But you could find Dragapult here. You could find Dragapult. All these two. Oh, there's the Ultra Ball. So we could... Okay, so we're going to hold off. We're going to get the Luminous Energy. We're going to set up 2 Dragapults here. Oh, gonna go put... Okay, no, we're not. We're going to get 1. And I think if you're Owen, you just Itchy Pollen. Well, we're going to see a treat to the other one to get out of the poison. Yo, let's go. Itchy plus the poison, it brings it up to 40 now. Wow. All right, so we see a Coerce Tenacity, and that's the only card in Jose's hand right now. There's no way to get the Dusknoirs or anything like that. We see the poison come down, and we're going to see the pass for 10. Oh, there's the Coerce Tenacity, but is the other Jet Energy prized? You have to think it is, right? You have to think the other Jet Energy is priced. I'm like 99% sure they played 2 Jet Energies because I'm pretty sure we saw one in game 1, I mean. Maybe we didn't, but I thought we did. Maybe not. But yeah, Course Nasty not finding anything. Maybe they already have all their stadium cards in their hand and stuff like that. Wow, yeah, just another pass here. Wow. Owen's going to get the Dusclops out. We could hypothetically see a turn where Owen board wipes Jose. That is something crazy we could see. What Owen should do this turn is kind of catch up the bench Timber and start doing damage to that one. That's what I would like to see. Okay, Monkey Dory. We don't have any bench space right now. Yeah, I like the idea. Okay, we're to Ultra Ball the Monkey Dory way and the counter catcher. So we are going for the Dragapult here. We are going to go for the Dragapult right now. And if you're Owen, do you bring up the Brute Bonnet? Do you bring up the Conkeldurr? There's a Jamie Tower coming online. We see counter catcher. We see the pop on the bench, and we're gonna take. Wow, we're gonna knock out. Yeah, this was talking about board wiping with the Dusclops. I love this play so much. Yeah, but great job, Owen. I was talking about board wiping. I forgot the Dusclops is in play. I was thinking of bringing up the bench Timber, hit it for 10, and then like going about it that way. But no, you can just give Jose the price card and say, hey, you know what? Let me just knock out all 3 of them. Let me do 200 to the active, 20 to the bench Timber, 20 to the bench Timber, and 20 to that Fan Rotom. Most likely 20 to the Fan Rotom. That's what I would say. 20, 20, 20. And we'll go 10-10 actually. 10-10 is kind of cool here because you can knock out both of those people with the Dragapult EX. And yeah, this is not looking good. Once again, just board wiping the Conkeldurr. We saw the Conkeldurr come down, but unfortunately did not attack. Oh no. So into Jose's turn, we see Buddy Poffin here. It looks like they have 1 Timber in their deck. Oh no, I mean they did just get 3 knocked out. So what we're going to see here is we're going to definitely see Owen take another 2 prize cards, go down to 1. If Owen gets another Dragapult setup, it doesn't matter if Jose could one-shot it because Owen's going to be one-shotted back with 200, right? Whoa, no. We see the Dunsparce come down. I'm going to use that to draw 3, shuffle back in the deck. We're looking for Night Stretchers, maybe Super Rod, just something to get back these Timbers, right? We see Town Store come online and bumping that. We'll see a Hilda here to search for an energy and an evolution, but I don't even know what does that even get you here. It looks like a Binding Mochi. I guess we could punch and do a ton of damage with this Fan Rotom, but as of right now, Owen has the they're getting 3. They're getting the Town Store plus Hilda. They're doing all 3 at once. But as of right now, Owen has a Hawlucha to do a Flying Press on that bench Timber and take 2 prize cards that way. It is not looking good if you're a fan of this Conkeldurr deck. I want to see the Conkeldurr deck in action and see how does it manipulate all these, how does it manipulate all this damage and do all this crazy stuff. They even have Shaman in their deck, but Shaman it's not doing anything right now. They ever see a Buddy Poffin. The most they can get is the Dunsparce because there is no more Timbers in the deck. We see a Night Stretcher, so we will see 2 Timbers. All right. So it's going to be up to Owen to find a way to bring up a Timber kind of that way. But like I said, like if Owen can find the Dragapult here, take a double knockout, and get the other Dragapult set up, I don't know what Jose could do because if they take a knockout with the Conkeldurr, then Dragapult just takes 1 shot back. So my goodness, what do you do here? So Owens definitely has a knockout. Like I said, they have the Flying Press. They can flying entry. Sorry, I say flying press. We see. Okay, so we see Iono here. Iono's not very good. We need to find the other Dragapult and an energy. I definitely don't see that in. You can see they're contemplating because they could go for. Oh, they go for Night Stretcher, but I don't know if Night Stretcher does anything. Yeah, go for the Night Stretcher because they need to use that last bench spot for the Hawlucha. We see. Okay, we're gonna see a Buddy Puffin. Oh, just to shuffle the deck. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, you can see the casters are talking about the flying press right now. Yeah, I think you definitely draw. Oh my goodness, Owen has a boss order in hand. Owen can go for that flying press, put 10 damage on the Timber. We see Dusknoir come down. Okay. So no flying press this turn. We can still boss order, knock out a Timber, knock out Rotom, go down to 1. We see Hilda actually. Okay, this is what I was talking about. So, okay, we're not. Okay, we're going for the Dreepy and the Neo Upper instead. And I think this is still fine. It's just how do you can't take 2 prize cards this turn? Unless I'm missing something. Maybe Owen's just saying, I'm so far ahead, I just want to get multiple Pokemon, get set up kind of thing. We do see the Iono go in the hand. We do have the Neo Upper that we could attach. Yep, we see the Neo Upper being attached, saying, hey, if you want to go off my bench, Dragapult, go crazy. We see Town Storage just going to shuffle the deck. Maybe Owen liked one of those cards he put on the bottom with the Dracloak. And yeah, we're going to see 60. But no boss order. We can put the damage on the Dunsparce. What we see. We see 3. Okay. Gonna split. And what this could do is Dusknoir could take a knockout, and then you can, maybe go about it that way or something, right? Maybe that's the play. Is next turn you go for the Dusknoir. You don't have to go for Dusknoir. If you just go for Dragapult next turn, you take a knockout on the active Timber, and then, or on the Conkeldurr, hypothetically speaking, and the 30 to a bench Timber, you take a knockout that way. But Jose also has to bench more of regular Dunsparce too. But they receive the Rare Candy Conkeldurr finally coming out. It's been 48 minutes. And we finally see a Conkeldurr going to swing this turn. 100% we're going to see a Conkeldurr. We see the Binding Mochi coming out. All right, there we go. We're going to one-shot this. Well, I don't think you even the Binding Mochi. I think you can just do without it, I'm pretty sure. It does 250 already. So, we see the Dunsparce drawing 3. Okay. I'm going to shuffle that back into the deck. Oh, not the discard pile. Let's see what else we got. Looks like another. Okay, so there's a Hilda. What does Hilda get here? What does Hilda find for Jose? I don't know, but there's only 1 minute left. I don't think there's any way Jose can win. Well, they get 1 turn, so if Jose wants a chance, he has to take a knockout right now before time is called. Because if time is called right now while Jose is playing, that's their turn. Their turn is in, because now we're only in +1. We are no longer in +3s. So Jose has to take a knockout pretty quickly here if they want to have a chance to get another attack off, to even have an opportunity to win this game. So, Binding Mochi is the active. Yeah, this is what's going to be the problem right now. Okay, we do see the poison. We see the swing. Take the knockout. And it looks like Budew is... Okay, so Jose will have 1 more turn. But Owen could potentially just win right now, though. We see the Dusknoir come down. We see Buddy Puffin going to thin the deck, grab you actually don't... I guess technically you could grab Dreepy and thin the deck, and then go about it that way. We see the Flying Press. Well, I guess they did some math wrong or something with something. But we do see a research here. Going to discard and draw 7. Does Owen find a Dragapult? There's no way, right? There's no way. Got the Ultra Ball, got the Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher for the Dragapult EX. Going to put the Dragapult EX down, retreat, do an active, and do 50 to 60 damage to the bench Timber. And there we go. We see Dragapult going 2-0 against the Conkeldurr deck. That was crazy. Just be able to, you know, Budu log, take some knockouts, take multiple prize cards in one turn, and that was sick to see. Owen going 5-0, but still Conkeldurr going 4-0 is crazy. As long as they get, 16 match points, they can still make day 2 with the Conkeldurr deck. That would be crazy to see. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, we only saw Conkeldurr attack once, but at least we did see it attack. So that's pretty cool. Here's a little recap real quick. There's Dragapult taking a double knockout. Dusknoir on the bench. Timber taking another double knockout here. And, is this game round 1? Oh, no. That was the same turn. Yeah. Oh, wait, is this round? I don't know. I can't hear them, so who knows what's happening. Oh, they're showing multiple games right now. That's what's happening. But yeah, that's crazy. That was a crazy showcasing of why Dragapult is so strong. Like, look at this board state. Look at that board state. It was like one Dreepy versus the world, and Owen was still able to, you know, bring up item lock, get stuff stuck in the active spot. Jose couldn't find jet energies and stuff like that. Oh, man, that's crazy. What a crazy game. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you for tomorrow.